Hey friends, welcome to Watcher of Realms video. I'm in my Discord server in the game news section where I want to have a conversation with you. So we have spoken about Shadow in the Castle event, which is going to arrive on 31st of October and go on till 10th of November. The duration is server time, of course. And the hero that you see on the screen, she is arriving on this particular day, the start day. So let's see who she is. New legendary hero is going to arrive in time-limited summoning event, 31st October till 3rd of November, with increased drop rates for her and Hex. She is Twyla. Many players are calling her Hex's girlfriend. Prospector, that's a fellow content creator who's made a nice video because of his access to the test server, showing that Twyla's DPS is really high and rivals Silas. So you can check that particular video out on YouTube, on his channel. So Twyla and Hex have a bond skill, which gets unlocked when they arrive in your roster together. You'll be able to see the bond skills when Twyla arrives, and I think Prospector has spoken about it. So that's the video that comes to my mind. So this is one thing that is going to be coming next week. Not this week, next week. Remember that. Let's move forward. Seline shards have already started. Seline has a bond skill with Giselle. So plan your shard events, quests, and Oracle trials, and see how you can pick up. Maybe there might be a couple of surprises where certain bonus shards might be available. I don't know. I have a hunch. So Seline is there. And of course, if you win some of the Oracle trials, you'll be able to pick up additional shards from the rankings. So first, second, and third ranking receive 10, 7, and 5 shards respectively. So that's the additional benefit of winning the Oracle trials. There will be certain places shards will be available connected to summoning. And we will come to that this weekend, is it a good time to summon this particular weekend? That's why I'm making this particular video and showcasing all the heroes that are going to be coming soon and on the way. So is it really worthwhile using up those summoning shards this weekend? Because there's nothing that is being offered this particular weekend, at least so far. And a lot of action is going to happen next weekend onwards. So Seline shards are going to be the confusing aspect that is going to play havoc. So just plan so that you don't waste summons just to collect those 10 or 15 shards from the summoning Oracle trials, or if something is there in the quest section. That's connected to Seline shards. Going to Beatrix. So that's a mage. And what does she do? She offers rest when you're weary, soothing touch when you ache, and warm concoction to help you slumber. Of course, once you do fall asleep, she'll steal away your very soul. I'm not going to say what's running through my head right now about stealing your soul. But okay, so that's an interesting hero that's coming. Again, there are a few videos out by people, access to the test server, and you'll get a better idea as to what Beatrix does. Or Beatrix. So that's that. The event will have signing, 7-day sign-in. I have a personal view, and I would like to use this video to ask Moonton that why do a 10-day event with a 7-day signing? Why not do a 10-day signing? It just keeps up the good energy and the hype, and you don't need to put some crazy stuff over here. When I look at it, I see 100 gems as regular stuff. So similarly, you could just add 100 gems 3 more times. That's it. Just alternate it between all the gifts, and you have a 10-day sign in, and it keeps up that particular fun aspect to it, because it's the player fun that is the key to this game moving forward in harmony, and it hardly takes much of a impact or investment from the game side. Of course, you'll have to program that thing, and maybe you have a template for 7-day signing. So creating a 10-day signing template may require a lot of work. So it's a suggestion and a food for thought. Having said that, this is a 7-day signing, and you can see what it is. Nothing great over there, regular stuff, but any reward is always welcome and is a good thing. There are event rewards, and the preview is below. You have got an avatar border, then you have Baron's costume, legendary skill crystal, and of course summon crystals. They're going to be available in the redeem shop. So, and I can see some coins over there which resemble the Halloween. So they could be Halloween coins. So the Halloween coins will be used in this shop to get these spooky treats. Treasure hunt celebration. Earn lucky knives by completing daily quests to redeem for rewards. We are well versed with the knives, and this time they are there for a good period of time, 6 days. So starting with arrival of Twyla and Hex banner on 31st of October, going on till 6th of November. I love the knives because they give some really good rewards, and I think if I go by this, there's some good amount of rewards in the form of shards, and the shards can be, you could actually end up completing one legendary summon crystal. You will be able to collect 6 to 9 because they come in the lots of 3, the blue summoning crystals, so that'll be good. And even you can construct one ancient summon crystal. So all those are useful, and of course there are many other stuff. You'll get stamina and gems and so on and so forth. So this is a good one. RNG Luck included. Scroll Exploration. So this is going to be from 6th to 10th of November, and it also has got some good rewards over these 4 days. No, from 6th to 10th, so it'll be 5 days. I see Hex there. So it'll be fun to complete this and collect rewards. So it's going to be a reward-filled 10-day period. Okay. These are the skins being announced. So Hex gets his skin. It'll be time-limited bundle available along with Comet skin, which seems very cool and interesting. Totally different from what he actually looks like in his original version. And time-limited bundle, which means it'll be available in the shop for purchase. The other skins that you see, the center one is Baron. That is going to be available in the redeem shop, which means from the Halloween coins, whatever they are called, you'll be able to redeem it using the in-game currency or stuff available. So that's that. So these are the 3 new skins coming. That's it. Let's go to the main game. We are in the event calendar where we can clearly see that tomorrow we will have both the Divine and the Crazy Invocation of Spirits arrival. It's basically legendary rates is going to be double, whether it's this one or this one, the Divines. Then we have the surprise invocation of spirits, which is 1+1. So get one random legendary hero upon summoning. You'll get another one. So this is a one-off which constantly keeps coming, I think once a month, if I remember well. So 1+1 offer. So there is summon happening this particular weekend. Now, the main theme, all the stuff that I showed you is to showcase that there is a very busy and a lot of new stuff coming from the next week onwards. So next, Yeah. So now with that in mind, the question is it worth using your resources, whether it's gems, whether it's the rare summon crystals, whether it's your divines, or any other mechanism this particular weekend? I personally don't believe that it's worth it. So I'm not going to be doing anything this particular weekend, not even the 1+1. Now that's me. I have my roster and I make my decision. If you're a new player, it's completely your call as to what you would like to do. I would suggest, as new players also, hold on for the next weekend, because next Thursday you will get a much bigger bouquet. So whatever is available now is going to be available next weekend. Also, the most important point, this invocation of spirits is only, the drop rates for legendaries is 2 times. So 0.49 or 46 or something like that becomes 0.96, if I remember well. That's literally nothing. Next weekend, you're going to have 15x Twyla and Hex Banner. So I would suggest that you hold on for that, because the drop rates for those 2 heroes is going to be much higher. And all the heroes that are available now are going to be available then also. So it could be a great opportunity to get the new heroes. Same is going to be through the divines. The same heroes are going to be available for pickup via the divines with a 2x rate. So hold your resources, summon resources for next week is what I would suggest. That's it. That was the theme of the video. And you can very clearly see that this particular weekend, there's already action packs, a Duel of Champions and Tales of Smith, Brave Conquest. They're all giving Seline shards. And Brave Conquest is coming back on Sunday again. So it's going to get over tomorrow, 1 day cool off, Saturday, and it's going to come back. So it's going to happen big time. Now, let's go to the Oracle Trial section. So, over here, when you see arrival of heroes, this is connected to the summons. Now, this is going to have some shards available. This primarily is the ranking based, and also shards are going to be available for as you progress forward. So some of you might want to pick up the shards. You don't need to pick up those shards. There's enough shards available to ensure that if you follow a disciplined approach, you'll get your 200 shards to be able to assemble Seline. The only challenge and tricky part will be some of the newbies. So I have a free-to-play newbie account, and I do get stuck at 160, 170 shards. So that's a call that you need to take. Because I have followed a particular approach, I still get stuck. So I would still suggest plan and see how you can. And I have a feeling that since there is a 10-day celebration happening, there might be a possibility of Seline shards being available, maybe somewhere. And sometimes also in the shop, there are about 10 or 15 shards available. So you can actually look at that. Because of in my free to play, I have left it at 180 or 85. I could have spent, but that's a decision taken that I'm going to keep it completely free. And that's an account that has really come up well with a good number of legendaries comes all free. And what it shows is that if I have patience, then I can. I have also got Iona over there. And then, so there are many players who say she's very rare. I have got Iona twice in that particular account. So she is A1, and then I can use the crystals, the soul stones, the epic, to complete her to A5. So that's how this game is. There is no rush, nothing. And a week is not going to change anything. So I'm going to leave it at that as a food for thought. And that's it. I'm sharing how I would approach it. And I will leave it to each one to decide for themselves. Thanks for watching. Good luck for your summons if you're doing it this particular weekend. If you're very close to pity, then you can go for the 1+1, of course, and very close is about 20 or 30. But if I was very close to pity like that, I would hold it for the hex and Twyla banner, because I would rather let pity go over there. But if you're a new, relatively a new player and are building up your roster, that's a good opportunity to collect 2 legendaries, of course. So use your discretion and understanding, and that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.